Apa iki? Eh, Bentar. Apa iki? Oke. Oh, nyatane ora. Dibales tresno. 9. Hah? Baru situ. Nyatane dudu cara sing gawe pisah ning awakmu, ning buri gawe kisah.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory. Hah? Oh iya. Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Oke. Audio itu ternyata masuk. Wah. Oh, wait. Pantes.
Oh, this rug here is quite some...
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
Hey! Aren't you that mercenary who bit his tongue? You can still talk? Wait, are you here to take revenge on us?
What are you talking about? Do I look like I could take you all in a fight? I just came here to give you something. I'll be on my way to give myself up to the Corps after this. Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al-Ahmar's camp, hoping to alert them to your presence. But when I got there, I found no one except the members who were still too injured to move.
Ah, so you probably got there after us.
Yeah, they told me that they had exacted their revenge, and everyone had turned themselves in to the authorities. Even that last camp was not going to last for much longer. I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, I might as well do the same. One of the injured members gave this box to me, and told me that it contained some of the old man's last possessions. Everything left in the camp will get confiscated, so I figured I should get this to you before the Corps could get their hands on it.
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment or judge anyone for it.
So this box contains everything that Dia's father left behind. Huh.
Cukup sih.
It feels lighter than expected.
Well, back in the day, the first thing he did with any Mora was spend it on things like drinks and meat. But let's see what's inside. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. It kinda stinks.
Perhaps it's just been left unopened for too long.
A handwritten copy of a storybook. The paper's already yellowed, and it looks like it's about to fall apart. It was against the Academia's rules to possess books for personal use.
That probably means this.
And here are
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was... Who even leaves snacks in a box like this anyway? Forget it. Let me see what else is in here. A razor, some buttons, some round iron tiles, a wooden toy puppet, a wool scarf, which... I'm sorry, my... 2 empty...
Huh?
Oh, you're right. All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smell. I was suddenly to Dia. It's all right.
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even... If you're reading the... You were adorable, but once you...
Can you believe...
Anyway, back to the reason being...
Wait, what?
Surely,
I really felt like the whole... But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day. You were just lying there, small and helpless. You were so tiny that if the wind blew for just a little while longer, you would have been buried forever. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. I'm sorry that I was their most esteemed leader after... Anyway, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
That's the end of the letter. In the end, he was still thinking of me as a little child. I suppose, or...
he was a good...
Yeah. It's just a pity that...
Do you already have some ideas about...
I do. I just have one that there once existed, and that only under his care was I able to grow and mature into the person I am today.
If you end up finding any leads, can you share them with us? We go on adventure.
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't...
I'll help too.
Thank you. All of you. Thank you so much. My life is certain because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded by incredible kindness.
Ini Klirung loh. Ih. Kita cari satu lagi Primo. Cari Primo dulu. Kita cari ini ya. Kita cari prospek. Kita buka jalan di. Nah. Ini mungkin ya ini. Panorama. Oh iya, panorama pas. Ceknya bener coba. Saya tidak salah. Cari coba satu aja. Ya ampun ngelek. Emang harus beli buku kan. Masih rusak paling 20p ya kan. p custom 20p custom off. Tahu apakah ini bakal ngelek-ngelek atau enggak, coba aja. Nggak sampai sih. Lagi apa ya? Dikit lagi. Ya, dikit lagi. Ya. Ini kita full 10 kali lagi ya dapat. Aduh, pak, marah.
Busted! There is no escape!
Nice and spicy.
Let's light it up!
Ada penyakit. Dengar yang lain. Terus juga. Aduh, bentar nih. Apa terlalu
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
tahu kan?
Oh.
Balik. Aku lihat tadi.
Off we go!
Lihat ada satu.
Off we go!
Bukan ada kan?
Adventure time!
Lari, kita cari dulu. Kita lebih mudah kalau buka teleport point. Aku males untuk nyari teleport point. Ini ada. Kalau kalian tanya kenapa aku sering melihat ke bawah, ya aku baca chat, lihat buka widget, ya kan. Nah, ini kadang error juga, nggak tahu ini keberatan apa ya. Dan woi. Dia diajak kompromi dan sebagainya gini, udah tuh.
Weather's not bad today. Oh, crud. I jinxed it. Now it's bound to rain.
ini aku dapat aku berkat nyari uang aja lah. Pergi ke Liu. Ini dia Liu ya. Kita dapat ini lagi buat gacha. Ya sekali lagi sih, harus bisa sekali lagi. Kalau dapat ya bagus, kalau nggak dapat ya kita skip. Masih ada 13 hari 12 hari 12 hari ya, nggak pendek loh. Ada pemandangan putih. Tiga dapat keren sih. Oke, dapat ini. Ini warpu. Nggak dapat satu ruang lagi. Tadi nggak lihat dulu. Enchant Refining R5. Bagus kan? Aku nggak dapat primo bu habis. Iya, kita lanjut ngapain? Prolog, quest, lain. Oke, kita ada Baizu sama Zoimia. Tahu kenapa ini error. Semoga aja lancar-lancar aja di stream. Karena aku story beneran. Playlist. Ntar aku cek playlist dulu di mana. Oke.
Gua bakal nge-review
Mute.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Bentar guys, bentar. Bentar. Motor overload. Apa itu?
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Waduh, lebar. Wah. Salah. Simpan.
Hello there.
Huh? Ah,
Oh,
about many. I was just reminiscing about a place my brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
you're pointing at the sea. Wait, are you saying that you and your brother lived in the water?
Iklan pump. Bentar.
No people call the water, and no, I can still see that hill clearly. He would skip, but now...
Ah, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh!
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our... Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd say you must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you! We were just talking...
I see.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us! Paimon's always the one talking for some reason. So that's how you think it...
I also think my brother can be too...
So...
Oh, that. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't exactly the right word, because that implies a certain amount of uncertainty. There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now. Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment.
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler. And hello, Paimon.
Hey! Why didn't Paimon get a handshake?
Please, don't take...
Oh, all right then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the opera house to meet the...
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. Please, follow me.
Please allow me. Jalan-jalan.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems...
Klorin, armor quest.
So...
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration! If you don't have one.
You don't have one.
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and his companion, who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you left in your wake as you visited other nations, but I welcome you nevertheless. No, fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaning. Of course, seeking an audience, I, Fosalor, hereby...
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe... But the Hydro... Miss Hydro Icon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. You had best...
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion?
Of course.
Ooh,
You may
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
stand down, Clorand. I admire...
Yeah, she's right.
on Aranias, criminals...
You see.
Right.
Why do you care so... Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court?
According to Font...
You call that obvious?
Precisely!
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to... I don't think that Paimon here means...
You tell her, Winnie! Finally, someone who...
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the... So, with such an audience gathered here...
Ta-da!
What? What's that on Paimon's back? Hey, when did Lenny do that?
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as...
Amusing. They're performant. In which case, but even the gods of other... I look forward to seeing your upcoming perform...
Oke, udah.
And just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Pantes nge-lag. Ada connecting-nya kan? Apakah masih jalan? Nggak tahu. Salah tuh.
Anyway.
It will actually be my first time performing on the most
But if...
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, and speaking of
My brother's always...
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now.
Splendid. In that case, this is a magical item known as a magic pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that, I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are people in Fontaine born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in...
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in...
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. We hope that at least as a magic...
Oh! Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a rainy day! But this is more than...
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.